Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Thursday training here on this platform of Zoom. I want to congratulate each and one of you who is here, or if you're listening to a recording of this, because this is what it's all about, guys. It's about being connected. It's about checking out the calls. Then I'm talking about valentuscalls.com. It's about checking out the trainings here at your Valentus training, Valentus opportunity, the trainings of our upline Rick Jarrells, the trainings of John Haremsa, and other awesome leaders with this business. When I look out my window right now here in Akureyri, I can see that, it's almost dark here. Akureyri is in the northern part of Iceland. And so, summer is leaving, winter is coming. We have not had any snow yet here in Iceland. I did see some snow with some distributors on some pictures in Norway and in the States somewhere. So, for me being here in Akureyri and having no snow, I'm feeling pretty lucky. But that is going to change quickly. And I need to take my trampoline down. I need to move like this hot tub that I have into the house, and we, are just taking care of closing summer and opening for winter, right? So things change quickly. I'm talking about it now that there is no snow here, but what will happen is that one morning, could be tomorrow or the day after or whatever in a week, but it will happen. The snow is going to be here. Winter is going to come, and then the seasons are going to change over and over again, and it's going to happen over and over again. And so I want to talk to you guys a little bit tonight on this Thursday training about this, how things can change quickly. And what are we talking about in the month of September? We just finished off the biggest month, in the history of the company, $12 million in sale. Actually, we're hearing 13 million. I know that many people are saying 13, but I want to be careful there. 12 or 13 million dollars, some $2-3 million up in revenue from August to September. And what is happening there is that, and we have to realize this, that we are going global, okay? The hyper growth is going global. Don't misunderstand me. We're gonna have this awesome window of opportunity for the next 3 to 5 years at least. But the sooner you enter, the sooner you get in, all right? The basics of the mathematics in network marketing is that the sooner you join, the more possibility you have. We know that's in a part right, but it's also wrong. You can join and do nothing, and of course nothing happens. And you can join later and be very good and a professional and get a lot of results. And I believe that we're going to see one of the greatest networkers, some of the greatest networkers in the world. They are gonna be looking now, and they have started looking. We've been there, sailing there for the first 5 years, but now they don't know this right now. No, not everybody is looking at us, We're not looking at what other companies are doing. We are now the pace setters in this industry. We are the company that is growing 3 million in 1 month, okay? We go from $700,000 in revenue just over a year ago, and now 13 million. So I heard John Haremsa recently say that, he expects this year to be 80 million for the company on a global scale, total sales. And 2020, and I totally agree with him, he says $200 million. And I actually think that, he might be even careful in, maybe I know John, and I know that he wants to be careful. He's a guy that does not, say something that he wants to stand by his words. And I, of course, want to do that also. But when you're speculating, you're speculating, and it would not surprise me that we would go over $200 million, 220, 30, $40 million in the year of 2020. And the last quarter has just begun of 2019, and we think a lot in quarters in business in general, and you actually think when you come into network marketing first that you don't do it, but then when it becomes something and you are looking at your numbers and those are real numbers, you start to think like a CEO, okay? Because you see the volume of the business there. And that's normal, and that's what people should do. They should treat the business like a big business, as I've always told. So yes, business can change quickly, and we sometimes have to act quickly. We have to be putting the fun back in the fundamentals, okay? What are we doing in this business? We are getting as many people as possible to the message of Valentus. On your journey in this business, that's what you're doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what my sponsor is doing. That's what my upline guys are doing. That's what the emeralds and the diamonds and the doubles and triples and the blues and the blacks and everybody is doing that. We're getting the message of the opportunity, of the timing, of the ground floor opportunity to as many people as we possibly can on our journey. Some people are gonna have shorter journey and a journey that ends. That is just like it is, and we have to know it. We have to realize it. There are thousands of people going to join your business over the next years if you are going for the top with this business. And it has nothing to do with Valentus. It has nothing to do with the products. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how people think about this business, and if they understand truly the simplicity in it and the heart of it. So I can tell for me and my wife, we have locked ourselves in this business for the long-term legacy. This is a legacy company. The founder is creating his legacy. We get legacy qualified, right? I did that in a couple of days in February. I hit the rank of Emerald Structured in 2 weeks, and it took me a few months to reach Diamond, and we're going fast now. And we've had here in Iceland, I can tell you that we've had here in Iceland some obstacles and some bumps in the road and there are bumps in the road everywhere now. That's just the way it is when we're growing so fast. I'm gonna come to that a little bit later. But this is a legacy company. You're building your legacy, okay? We are building this company. We are building it together, okay? We are the company. And I am building for me and my wife, and I'm building for our children, okay? We're building for our grandchildren. We don't have them yet, but I'm building for them. I'm building a business that's gonna last for decades, for, I knock on wood that the world survives and the climate doesn't, do what they're saying it will do, and everybody is gonna, or we have an alien attack or whatever. We can do that with this company. You are building a legacy for you and your family, and when you really start to understand that, you start to act as you're supposed to act in this business. We all go through, kind of ups and downs. That's very normal, just like in life. And what are people, if we think about it, thinking about when they join the company? What are they thinking when we are signing them up? They are excited, right? They're looking at the upfront money. They're looking at, where in the markets where people retail a lot, they're looking at the retail profits. They're looking at the startup bonuses, right? The sign-up bonuses. They're looking at the legacy bonus. They're not looking at the ranks still. They don't understand a double diamond or a triple diamond or even a diamond or an emerald. They don't get it. So they're joining. They are joiners. Okay. They're in reality, they are not sure. They come into the company and they tell you, of course, yeah, I'm gonna do it all the way, but they are not sure. I'm telling you, they need to make a few more decisions on their path to uh, legacy with this company. And what do we do? What is our job with the joiners, with the people who come in? Well, that is to take those joiners and turn them into leaders. Teach them to believe in themselves, teach them to believe in others. And how do we teach that? We show that, we do that. They follow us by example. And this is in a nutshell network marketing. This is our business. We attract joiners and we build leaders. And the choice that people really have is, am I going to be a leader, or am I going to be somebody who falls down? And people fall down in this company. People make mistakes, or a mistake can be that you sign up, and how you start for many people is how they're going to quit. They never begin. And for some people, they go further. They go into management mode far too early. And the leaders in your group then have not developed. You haven't gotten lockers in your line. You're not in, you gotta be in multiple markets. That's my view, coming from a country of 360,000 people. I'm telling you, you gotta have your volume in more than one country. That is, I think I don't have to explain why that is. Your role is not necessarily to become the greatest coffee salesperson in town or in your country. Your role is to find as many people as possible that you can pick up and move along, okay? It's a ground floor opportunity. People are going to stumble. People are going to fall. People are going to have doubts. People are going to not get their product, or, I don't know, something is going to happen that, just hits them down to the ground, like in a box ring, We have to let people understand that this is a great business, and it's a simple business. But there are pitfalls and difficult times also, but it's a journey. It's a journey that we take together. Don't do this alone. Pick people up. Be ready to be picked up. Move forward with your people, the company, your upline, your downline. And don't be afraid to ask for help, for God's sake, That is one of the best things that you do, just asking for help, because the person you ask for help from will learn from it, okay? Will learn from helping you. It doesn't matter if it's the next upline diamond or a next upline emerald or whatever, somebody who has been just a few more months or weeks longer than you have, or it's the triple diamond or the blue diamond. I'm telling you, we are always learning in this business. It's a journey. It's all connected. Network marketing is about picking each other up, moving us all forward, moving us to our goals, moving us to the things that make us excited and they give us goosebumps, okay? If it does not work, I'll find something else. It's the mentality that many people have. I'm so sorry to say, and this is a problem for leaders. If it doesn't work out, I'll find something else. So make a decision. Be the person who's going to be the leader, Find the joiners and build the leaders. If not now, when? And if not now, where? Who's going to pick you up in the future? The Valentus family is here for you guys, for me, for you, for your downline, for your upline, for your family. We can connect that all for your community, whatever, If you have financially strong people and families and happy people, I'm not saying money brings everything, but you know what I mean. You know, I you know, uh, we can take that discussion any day, but we are here for the money, right? We are here for the community. We're here for the money. We know it's a journey, and we learn that. And you need to protect your dreams and goals. So the fundamentals in this business is that we introduce something to people. We're introducing people. How do we do that? We do that in many ways. We can do that directly. We can also do that by losing a few kilos or pounds, you know? And people in our daily job, our job, as I call it, the journey of the bro, they see, hey, Axel is losing some pounds. What is he doing? Maybe Axel is, smiling a little bit more often. His footstep is a little bit more lighter because he understands and he knows in his heart that he is building something, a legacy for his family, and he's going to do it. And he's made the decision of building leaders. We, of course, present the business in many, many ways, and we present it by giving people the choice of getting a product. We can put people in Zoom meetings, whatever. We sign people up after that, and we sell them products or both, and then we train people and follow up. And this is like the circle of repetition that we are doing. I want to stress one thing right now when we're going through these interesting times with Valentus and in our lives. That is credibility and validation, okay? The three ways. Okay, we can do, in Europe, we are not so used to three-way calling, but it's no problem. Here in Iceland, everybody can do a three-way call. Nobody does it. I though, do it sometimes, and I like doing it. I love doing it, actually. And I think that, we are not acting right in business in Europe, not using this amazing, simple tool. But we can do, three ways in so many different ways. The three-way is just, about getting validation from third party, okay? The three ways, okay? You, the prospect, and somebody else who validates what you've said and bring that up. And we can do that with Zoom, we can do it with phone, we can do it with FaceTime, and many, many, many other platforms, of course. People want to hear about upfront money. They want to get on board, and they want to hear about upfront money, as I talked about in the beginning. But I would say that one of the first speed bumps that people see or meet in their business are their own excuses. And Rick Gerels said just this, I think it was the day or yesterday, that October is no excuse October. I love that. I think that's absolutely great. Because, you really just need, as he said, one excuse, because when people are kind of not going to do the business, they throw at you 15 excuses. Just give me one, It's enough. Just give me one excuse. And that 99.99% of them are not going to work, If you have a deadly disease, I will understand, If you're going to climb the Everest, then you will not be anywhere but on Mount Everest for the next 6 months. Yes, I understand it. You could even meet some people there, though, right? So the business is everywhere. So I think it's a great thing there from Rick Gerels to talk about no excuse October, because I can tell you what happens for people who are building a business or want to build a business. Maybe the person is a joiner, not a leader yet. The next step is after the excuse phase, as I call it, is the blaming phase. So people start to blame, and that is the most. They change. It changes from being the company shipped the wrong product to why didn't you tell me about that? Why didn't you tell me about the meeting on Thursday? I thought Axel was going to do the training on Friday. It's a blaming game, and we don't want to take part in that. So become legacy qualified, become an emerald if you're not already, a structured emerald, become an emerald factory built to diamond. And you know what? There's just one key word I want to tell you right now when we are going into hyper growth. global hyper growth. Hustle. Hustle, okay? You know, just if you are in your job, your job, it's Friday tomorrow morning. You remember my words if you're here, or if you hear the recording, and you think, oh, he was talking about the doing, hustling. And what we mean about that is just do something. We don't have to do everything right or by a formula or by in the way that Axel or Gunnar or John or whoever taught us how to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's to teach you. The best thing that you do is that you lift yourself up. Get people lifting you up and bringing you forward. Be excited about your business. Let people know and understand that you are on a journey, and they will come to you. If they won't come to you, it'll be very easy for you to talk to them. So let's say 11 o'clock tomorrow, you go out for a cup of coffee or something, a break in your work. Send some messages, make some phone calls. Just do it. Just go anywhere in your phone, whatever, just do it. And I'm sure, I know, I can promise you, you cannot do it once. Hustle is about doing it again and again and again, and pushing it and pushing yourself and pushing and getting forward, and moving forward, and going for your goals and going for your dreams and going for creating leaders. That's the way you build your business. And it has to be, you have to have some insecurities. When you hustle, you're going to be, why am I really sending this guy a message now? I was going to approach him in a quite different way. I was going to call him up or invite him for dinner and seduce him to drink the coffee. No, just go there and get him. And people are going to say, well, why didn't you talk about this to me before? So this is the first training for October on Valentus training. Thank you all for being here. My name is Axel Axelsson, and we will have a recording of this meeting tonight. Thank you.